On the night of June 3rd, 1781, Jack Jouett rode 40 miles through darkness, risking everything to warn Virginia's leaders of an impending British attack. Like Paul Revere, Jack's ride changed history, protected the Revolution, and secured America's future. The following year, Jack moved west over the Allegheny Mountains and built a home in Virginia's newly acquired Western Territory, land we call home, Kentucky. Jack's pioneering spirit helped shape our growing Commonwealth, and his story is a reminder that courage and sacrifice light the way for generations to come. As we prepare to celebrate America's 250th, we honor that enduring spirit through Two Lights for Tomorrow, celebrating our past while inspiring the future. On Friday, April 18th, we are collecting food pantry donations on our campus at the Kentucky Historical Society to remember the rides of Paul Revere and Jack Jouett. Shine your light in your community too. Visit our website to learn other ways you can help and shine 2 lights for tomorrow on April 18th. 1 light for those who came before us and 1 for those who will lead us forward. Jack Jouett's ride was a beacon of hope. Let's carry that message forward, ensuring that freedom and opportunity will shine for all.
All right. I'd like to have a video intro for every guest
I know.
we have.
I like that. So then we can go, okay, let's get into it.
We've got on the set with us today, Ashley Spenneberg-Perkins, who is the America 250 KY Commission Administrator.
Did you get all that?
I think I got it.
Okay,
Ashley,
good.
thanks for
Awesome.
joining us today.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
And for all the work that you've done to get this ready.
Yeah.
It's exciting, right?
It is very exciting. Yeah, national commemoration, right?
Yeah.
So not just here in Kentucky.
Right.
It's America.
Yeah, exactly. We're all coming together as one.
250.
So let's talk about the event, the Friday, right? 8 o'clock, right here in Frankfort?
Yeah, at the old state capitol, right
Okay.
down the road from Kentucky Historical Society.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to kick off the event at 8 o'clock that night, and we'll have some special guests, including Mr. Jouett there to light the
Okay,
2 lights
cool.
for us. And
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so I have to admit, I knew Jack Jouett's name. In fact, I have good friends that live like right by the Jack Jouett house. So we
cool.
drive by
Okay.
it all the time and see it. And I'm just like, he must have been a really important guy, but I didn't actually know what he did until today.
Yeah.
I mean, I think probably I'd heard about it. So
Yeah.
I think it's cool that we've sort of taken this thing that is 250 for America and kind of formed it into a Kentucky thing that we can honor, somebody that did something here.
Yeah, I love to Kentuckify stuff for,
Right.
like national
that.
commemorations. Let's make it Kentucky. Yeah. So it's crazy. A lot of people don't know about Jouett.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't know about
Yeah.
Jouett until 2 lights had come up and someone had mentioned Jouett's name to me in the Jack Jouett house. And so it's really great to be able to explore, local history that has national importance too. Paul Revere was
Absolutely.
remembered probably because the Longfellow poem.
Right.
But,
Right. It's all about
get
marketing.
around.
It's about, what do you who knows about it?
So if there's somebody out there who doesn't know, what do they need to know?
So for the event, what you need to know is it starts at 8. And the main purpose behind this is service to our communities, right? So it's 2 lights for tomorrow. It's making sure that we're shining that light bright for the next generation. So it's food pantry donations that we're collecting that night. And also, too, very timely with the floods that have been ravaging our
Sure.
state, too.
Right.
So all proceeds are going to the Franklin County Emergency Food Pantry.
Okay.
So be ready to show up with your donations and support your local community here in Frankfort, too.
Okay.
Do you want to, we've heard a little bit about what Jouett did. Do you want to talk a little bit from a history nerd standpoint?
I would love to
Not that
nerd
that's
out
what you
with you
are,
guys.
but I would love
I
to
am
hear.
totally a history nerd. I'll own up to it, yeah. So
what he did and why it was super important.
So in June, so it's not April, but June of 1781, I'll give you like the story version here.
Yeah.
So Jack Jouett was at his father's tavern in Virginia. Now, during this time period, Kentucky was part of Virginia.
Right. But
So
are we
he's
talking
sitting-
about Virginia, or are we in Kentucky,
Virginia.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And so he later moves to Kentucky.
Right.
I'll mention that too.
Right.
But so he's hanging out at his father's tavern late one night, and all of a sudden, down the road, he sees a bunch of British soldiers, British regulars, riding past,
Yeah.
and they're headed towards the direction of Thomas Jefferson's house. So I don't know how he gets it in his head, but then he recognizes, oh my gosh, they're going to go capture Thomas Jefferson, who is the governor of Virginia at the time, obviously very outspoken patriot.
Sure.
And so he immediately jumps on his horse, and he knows he has to go through the backwoods, backcountry.
He's taking a shortcut.
Take the
Back
quick
roads.
way. Yeah, avoid the
back
British
road.
soldiers. Exactly. So he's racing through the woods on his horse, getting cut by brambles, and he finally gets to Thomas Jefferson's house, Monticello, and he rides up the hill, and he tells Jefferson, you got to go. There's British soldiers here. They're going to capture you. They're going to capture the 3 other Virginia General Assembly members that are in town.
Now, does Jefferson know Jouett at all, or is he just some random guy from
I would
the tavern?
assume they were acquainted at some point,
yeah.
because it's crazy. They actually had enough time, don't ask me why, to sit down and enjoy a glass of wine together.
Oh, well, you know,
While
sometimes
the
that's what
British
you
are
have to do.
Yes.
Priorities.
I know, right?
First things first.
Yeah. And so he lets Jefferson know that the British are coming. And so he sends his family out and starts packing up his belongings. And a lot of the enslaved who are also living at Monticello are packing up the belongings too and following the family out. And so after they enjoy this glass of wine, Jouett leaves. And so then another guy comes up the road and is, after he's waited a couple more hours collecting papers, and he's like, you got to go. They're at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
And so he...
Jefferson not in a rush.
No, not in a rush at all. And so
One for the road.
he finally leaves and lets all the 3 other Virginia General Assembly members know that they need to get out, and so they all leave, and 3 of those individuals signed the Declaration of Independence. So, yeah. Jouett, not a household name, but he should be. So.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So other things happening. Will there also be events on Saturday as well? Or
So Saturday is the continuation of the donation drive. Yes. So you can continue to drop off your donations at KHS on campus. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. What about if
We want to talk about the most needed items.
Oh, okay.
Canned meat.
Yeah.
Other helpful items are spaghetti sauce, spaghetti or pasta, canned soup, boxed instant oatmeal, canned fruit, vegetables, and beans.
Yeah, so we're thinking non-perishables here.
Sure,
like-
yeah.
Totally. And if you're watching this, if you can't make, if maybe you're not in Frankfurt, if you're watching this, or if you're not going to be around, what would be ways that you can maybe help out?
Yeah, so you on a
participate?
personal level, you can display 2 lights in your own home, whether that's 2 candles or 2 flashlights you put up in your windows. Like I've got my little Christmas, candle
Candles,
lights you stick in your windows, so
Yeah.
I'll have those. And that's a great opener too, to if somebody's walking past your house and they ask, what are the 2 candles for? You know, it's not Christmas.
Right.
You can say, well, it's 2 lights, and here's an introduction to 2 lights. Here's a little bit about what 250 is, and community service, and so that's a great opener. And a lot of communities are really customizing their 2 lights too. So whether it's like the flashlights or the spotlights or candles, there's many different ways you can do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not to put you on the spot, we have this event this weekend. I mean, I imagine that we've got more KY or 250 KY stuff happening.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tease us with or give us?
I can tease you with a couple stuff.
all
Some top secret things, not everything.
Yeah.
But we do
We like
have
to break news here on the show.
Yeah,
we found
breaking news.
We
Come
knew that
on.
we found out Ben Solly was the first summer concert here in
Yeah.
Frankfurt on the show. So if you know, you don't have to break news, but if
I
if you
totally
wanted
can. I will. So we have something coming up throughout the rest of this year and next year that we're super duper excited about, and they are going to be our America 250 Kentucky Road shows.
Oh, nice.
So what those are is we're traveling all across the Commonwealth to your hometowns and bringing KHS collections, but also highlighting local history where you're at. So
nice.
on May 31st, I will say, and I'm kind of partial because my hometown of Carroll County, Carrollton,
Yeah.
is going to be our first one. So we're going to have on May 31st, we're showing up to Butler State Park, bringing some collections materials down, talking about local history.
Nice.
So really, really excited
That
about
sounds
those.
awesome. Yeah. And we'll be looking forward to more of those around as we get through. So
Yeah, there's plenty more places that
this goes
are
all
going to be
through
announced
next
so-
year.
Yes, all the way
Yeah.
through 26.
Yeah.
So we're gearing up for the 250th on July 4th.
Yeah.
nice.
Awesome.
Cool. Ashley, thanks so much for taking time to be with us today. Did you hear our question of the day when you were sitting over there?
I did.
Do you have any opinions?
I
on-
might have some different opinions. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Not crazy about the fried. I love fried chicken,
fri-
right? But like,
Right.
yeah. I
Like
do have
fried
to say,
chicken is fried chicken.
love the coffee idea. That was a good one. Sorry.
No, hey, I'm often wrong. It happens.
I mean, like I'm a tea person too,
Yeah.
so you know,
Yeah,
like
there you go.
hot tea.
That might be good. Yeah, tea flavored.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Well, Ashley, thanks again for being here, and best of luck this weekend. I hope everybody gets out there and and enjoys and learns more about Jack Jouett and the two lights.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah,
absolutely. Come
thanks.
back anytime.